Hello, my lovely aberration investigation server. This is Marzi, and we are coming at you live with a pick me up. Today I will be playing my boy Leonardo Layton. He is so fucking normal. Don't even worry about it. And I'm joined by my lovely co-host.
Hello, I'm Vamp, and today I shall be playing a magician. Not the magic man, but the magician.
Not
And
the not the Magic Man.
not the magic man, just another magic man. Um and he will be meeting with Leo because it's actually been kind of a while since they last met, and a lot of things sure have happened.
A lot of things sure have happened.
Yeah, it's fine. But yeah, I feel like it would be at a painted lady, wouldn't it?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Right. So, Ehri's coming into the painted lady for a cup of tea, as you do,
As
and
usual.
yeah, and as he pushes the door open and the bell tinkles above the doorway, he starts looking around to see if Leo is here.
Leo is there, but unlike most of the other times that Ehri would come in to the Painted Lady during one of Leo's shifts, he does not immediately come rushing over. No. My boy is walking through the cafe, tray in hand, handing out drinks to other patrons. And God, you want to roll me an insight? First roll of the
Yeah,
FPS,
sure.
my dearest.
Yeah, sure. Can I argue that because of his proficiency in a kit in tools that give him proficiency in insight, I can roll this with proficiency in insight?
Yes, I will allow that because I
Okay,
love you.
thanks. That's an 18.
Oh, tasty. Yeah. Hey, this kid looks like he usually looks tired anyway, but this kid looks dead on his fucking feet again.
Yeah, yeah, and I think Eri takes one look at him and it's just like, who's the boss of Painted Lady? Like the manager, so to speak?
I we have never actually. I don't know if there's a name. We have mentioned very vaguely Leo's manager,
Leo's manager is an XP of Cooking Mama.
Cooking Papa. No, it's Morsky. It's the Morsky Toonkind. It's
Okay,
Morsky Toonkind is Leo's manager.
yeah, okay, so
Oh,
Eri
whoa!
goes,
There is a manager. The butterfly effect aberration. So there is a
oh,
manager. Oh well, owner.
oh, well, if it's the owner, would they really be around like as a manager?
I don't know. We could say there's a manager that isn't the owner, and we can make it our town, and it's Morsky or Cooking Papa. We can
Oh,
pick
that's
one.
relative too. If it's
Yeah.
Forky or Cooking Papa, it's Cooking Papa.
Yes,
Okay.
introducing our newest XP in AI, Cooking Mama, manager of the Painted Lady.
Yeah. Quick, we need an XP name. Cuisine Mama?
Baking Papa.
Baking.
We're not even 10 minutes into this FPS.
Oh my god. Oh my
Baking
god.
Papa.
Okay.
Let's Baking Papa.
Alright, so,
Everyone calls him B.
yeah. Okay, so, okay, so this is what the manager looks like. He's a short Yip Yin-esque tune with big like oval glasses, a big smile on his face, kind of hooked nose,
Cute apron.
brown hair, yeah, and he's currently wearing a white shirt with like a green
Yes,
jacket, cream
yes,
pants, and
there
like
he
brown shoes.
is. Baking Papa. Oh
Anyway,
god. Yep, that's
anyway,
Leo's manager for the day.
yeah, and Eri walks up to Baking Papa, who everyone just calls B because no one knows his actual name. and he's just like, "Hey, is Leo all right? He looks like he, quite frankly, shouldn't be working."
I tried to tell him to go home, but it looks like he didn't. I'm still trying to get him to go home.
Well, if I bring him home, would he get in trouble with his job?
No, absolutely not. Please take him home.
Be grabbing Ehri by the shoulders, please.
Please take him home. I can't have a 16-year-old passing out in the cafe.
Yep. So Ehri just kind of like walks up to where Leo is and is just like, "Leo, my boy,
What?
it's time to go home."
What are you gonna do what I think you're gonna do, fam?
Well, no, he's see Leo's gonna do first.
Leo looks down at the tray in his hands. There are like a couple more drinks. And then he like blinks at them and then blinks up at Ehri and is like, "Wait, I still have these. What? Wait, why am I going home?"
Oh, because you're dead on your feet. Your manager has given the okay for you to end your shift early.
You talk to my manager?
Over every shoulder, you see B give you like a wave.
Leo like looks over Ehri's shoulder at B and looks at Ehri again. It's like, you talk to my manager?
Yes, because you're quite obviously lacking on your feet. Please, I feel like it's best for all of us if you go home early. Also, hold on, someone's calling me.
Whoop. Hello, my lovely audience. Hi. Leo voice, I can't go home yet. I have bills to pay.
Okay, I'm back.
Hi, Vamp.
I laughed too loud when we introduced the Cookie Man
That's
XP.
fair. That's fair. I love you.
Hey, but he's just like, please, my boy, you need to go home.
I have bills I pay. Oh, so hi.
I'm
It's been hi, Mr. Ehri.
Yes, it's been a while. I'm sure you have people to help you with these bills, don't you?
I mean, I have roommates now, but I don't have some to pay bills.
I could also help
No,
cover
no,
if
no,
need be.
no, 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 no.
Leo, please.
No, it's fine. It's fine. See, I'm totally fine to keep working. I'm totally fine to keep working.
All right. Okay. Okay. All right. Harry takes a deep breath and like kind of like puts his hands in front of his face, like in the boy position. Just like, all right. I'm rolling with
Please
advantage.
roll an advantage. Please, please,
Tell you
please.
Leo, you see Aries just go, all right, and then he suddenly like grabs you and just picks you up and slings you over his shoulder like a sack of potatoes.
I imagine Leo just has enough time to put the tray down on an empty table before he is picked up with a squeaky toy noise.
And like every kind of like with the arm that isn't currently like carrying you on his shoulder, he just like grabs your tray and like hands it over to King Papa as they pass by.
Leo on Aries' shoulders. Wait, what you? Why is everyone lifting me up all the time?
Because you will not rest unless we force you to,
I
apparently.
have work to do.
No, you don't. Oh, someone's calling.
Whoop. I love Leo, and I think if this happens one more time, it's a running gag, and he will just become scruffable no matter what. If he just gets like lifted up by surprise again, like one more time, then it is then the DC to lift him up like that is gonna be very, very low. Listen, 3 is the magic number. It happens 3 times and it's a running gag, baby. That's my favorite bit of Toon lore. If something happens to your character at least 3 times, it's a running gag and you cannot stop it. Neither can they.
Sorry, I'm being too loud.
I pat you gently, I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, I'm just kind of frustrated because the walls are thin. I'm being as low as I can be without people not being able to hear me at all.
That's fair, yeah. I know
Yeah,
at some
but
point someone's gonna burst into my room saying I have a chore to do, but it's fine. We'll manage until then.
the both of us handshaking, people like calling us away from the FPS.
Yeah, God, please, we just want a Leo area FPS.
Yeah. But yeah, Ehri has picked up Leo and taken him out of the cafe.
He's like, my boy isn't very strong. He's just kind of like weakly trying to like kick his legs and wiggle out, and just like, no, come on, you don't even know where I live.
He does pause at that, and it's just like, where do you live?
What makes you think I'll tell you now?
Well, otherwise we can just keep standing here in the
No, wait,
middle
please,
of...
no. Mr. Harry, please put me down.
He squints at Leo. Would you go back into the cafe if I put you down?
Leo's first roll. Give me one moment. That was a deception. He's just, no, I won't go back into the Painted Lady.
That
Shit.
was his insight. He just looks at you and raises an eyebrow.
Leo is just
Would you
loudly
like
sweating.
to try again? Would you like to try again, my dear boy?
And he loudly groans, and it's just, what is with you people and carrying me home?
Well, this would be much easier if you didn't just decide in your head that you would walk straight back into the cafe if I weren't to put you down. So I suppose that I must go about wandering Philstown until I find where you live.
Do not do that. Oh
Then
God, Mr.
you
Harry, what if
better
my
give me
classmates see me?
Then you better give me your address.
This is awful. This is awful. I can't believe how bullyable I am. I can't believe this.
Come on, my boy. You are due for a little pick-me-up anyway.
Leo lets out the loudest groan. And
He's a dad.
he is a dad. And Ehri feels like a thump on his back, and that's Leo, like, like, not enough to hurt, but just, like, pounding a fist on Ehri's back. It's like, oh, awful, gross. I can't be associated with you anymore.
Well, I have much more jokes where that came from, so unless you'd like to suffer through all of them as we walk about Philstown.
Oh, by the moon, fine. Will you at least put me down and let me walk to my house?
Ehri just kind of squints at Leo, and you promise you're not going to go straight back into the Painted Lady.
I promise I won't go straight back into the Painted Lady.
He puts Leo down.
Oh, thank God. Oh, thank the moon. God, you're the second person to do that to me. If it, Mr. Ehri,
Ehri kind of gives a shrug. Well, if Well, you've never shown taking care of yourself doesn't seem to be your strong suit.
I do my best. Man, now I can't let anyone else do that, or else it'll be a running gag.
I think Ehri just ruffles like his hair affectionately and it's just like, well, time to go home.
Thinks about our. Ooh! That was a whiz say.
Hey, hey, why did you make a mistake?
Remember we talked about in our DMs
Oh
about
shit.
about Leo and people touching his hair and just physical affection in general?
Yeah.
It's not as bad as it could have been because Leo has an older brother now who like hugs him and ruffles his hair all the time. But uh
That's a 4.
that is a 4. That definitely is a 4. Ehri hears like a choked like sudden intake of breath and
Yep.
my boy sure is kind of crying.
Oh gosh, like he like blinks at this and it's just like a little like panicked like Leo, are you alright? Are you hurt?
I no, I don't. It's fine. And Leo's like scrambles to turn away and is like scrubbing at his face. It's like, no, I'm fine. Everything's fine.
Did you not like having your hair ruffled?
No, it's fine. That's not the problem. It's fine.
Can I can I piggyback off the 23 inside roll to see if Ari knows the problem here?
Yes, God, this boy is so fucking touch starved that a man running his hand through his hair fucked him up this bad.
Oh my god. Like
Like, it doesn't help that
Ari,
he's also extremely tired. He is tired and touch starved.
yeah. I think Ari just kind of like notices this and just kind of bites on his bottom lip for a bit, or sighing, and gives like Leo some time to compose himself before he goes. I think you really do need to go to bed, my boy.
Maybe.
We really need to go back to your place.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. God, I just hope my brother isn't there because this will be really weird to explain. Oh
Your
god.
brother?
I got kind of adopted. Kind of.
You say that and Ari starts laughing.
Why are you laughing?
No, no, no. I promise I'm not teasing you. It's just, well, it is a bit funny.
What do you mean it's funny?
Well, I know we haven't met in a bit, but it hasn't been that long, and now you're telling me that you gained a new brother in that time span.
Well, it might be too.
He starts laughing again.
No, it's not funny.
It is a little funny.
It's a tuned thing.
Yes, I can see that.
Oh, man, you can't. No, no, you can't meet them. You can't meet either of them.
God, and it cuts to like what's going through Leo's head, and it's just like the idea of this tree sitting down and sharing embarrassing stories of it.
God, he would die. No, but it's also because Ehri was the first person, I believe, to figure out that he's Phantom L. And Jubilee would never let Leo hear the end of it.
Yeah, cause God, like it wasn't even a case of Eri like intentionally investigating. It was literally Eri took one look at Leo and was like, Phantom L?
God, yeah. Like, Leo doesn't know what's worse, someone looking at him and knowing he's Phantom L, or him accidentally spilling the secret because he gets nervous and rambles. He doesn't know what
Both of
is
those
worse.
both of those happened within the same FPS.
They did! Leo would fucking die if Ehri met Jubilee.
Thankfully for Leo, Eri does not know that Jubilee knows.
Yes.
And Jubilee likely does not know that Ehri knows.
I mean, Jubilee does know that there are 6 people out in Inkwell who know, but he doesn't know who knows.
God. Ehri's just like no, my dear boy, I'm sure it wouldn't be that bad.
No, it'd be awful. You'd gang up on me.
What if I promise not to gang up on you?
Mm. Well, you could make that promise, sure, but Jubilee wouldn't.
What are you so afraid of?
Being bullied in my own house, I guess.
I think Ehri just like gives a snort. Well, by how you've described your brothers so far, I do believe that they'll do that regardless of whether or not I'm there.
Yeah, yeah, they would. Yeah, because, God, my older brother is the what? Okay, hey, you know how Phantom L didn't do a heist for the first time in about 3 years?
Yes.
You were probably a little worried, but I can tell you it is because my older brother decided to be a jerk and find me before my heist and carry me home.
Ah, he sounds like a good older brother.
No, you're not supposed to agree with him.
Leo is just like, this is the worst. Why are we put on this earth just to suffer?
Why am I here? Just to suffer?
Well, think about it this way. I'm sure your elder brother would want you to rest just as much as I do.
I guess.
And I'm sure he'll hold off on, as you put it, bullying you until you're at least more well rested.
I don't know about that part.
If he tries, I will very happily shut him down.
I well, I appreciate that. He might go after you. Well, actually, he doesn't really know you.
Hmm? Well, that's rather unsurprising if you both met this recently.
Yeah, I there some stuff happened and I didn't see him for a while and didn't really talk about him for a bit. So, I couldn't tell him about you for a while. Um
Hmm.
some stuff happened.
God, Marley, I feel like at this point Leo is already like half leaning, like definitely leaning on Ehri and trying to stay awake.
Maybe a little, yeah.
And Aries just like looking at Leo, and I think he decides to change tactics for a bit because Leo is clearly not wanting to budge on like going home. So he's just, all right. If you don't wish to go home, would you like to go back to my place?
You have a place here in Villestown?
Well, I actually stay in an inn.
Oh.
Hmm.
You won't
I
get in trouble for having a random 16-year-old?
no. Like Ari just says this like it just shakes his head and he's just like it's my in room and I can do what I wish with it as long as I don't make a mess.
Oh. Okay.
Besides, there's no rule against having visitors.
I guess that's true. Um, yeah, okay. Uh, okay. Ehri wears like a long jacket, right?
Yes, like a coat.
Yeah, I gesture vaguely at Leo's older brother.
Oh my god.
So it makes sense why Leo is like leaning so much on Ehri. Leo at this point
God.
is so used to like leaning on someone and being tucked under a coat.
God, I have good news for. I mean, the thing is, as much as Harry would want to tuck Leo under his coat, I don't know if he could just because Harry is shorter than Leo.
Oh my god, that's right. Leo is taller than Ehri.
Like, not by that much, but he's
Mm.
still taller.
It's okay. He's still leaning on Ehri.
Yeah. And Harry's just like, alright then, come on. Do you have any way of, telling your brother where you're going, just in case you just in case he comes to check on you in the Painted Lady and you aren't there.
Oh god, have we made cell phones canon? Do we have cell phones here?
I don't think so. I don't think that's canon.
Shit. Oh well, actually, I have said Leo has a flip phone because he has a bunch of like cutesy plastic charms on it.
Okay, Leo has a flip phone.
Ah, yes, plot devices. We love plot devices.
My gosh.
They work only for plot. And plot says Leo needs to make sure his older brother doesn't go on a rampage, a protective rampage.
Yeah, cause like even if Papa B like reassures that Aries a friend, like being told that hey your brother got literally carried away by someone.
Yeah, no. Also, that was a fumble. So let me see what Leo pulls out of his fumble chart. This one I will roll on my physical dice. Oh! Oh no!
What
Ah!
did he roll?
That sure was a 20 on his fumble chart. And, it's a 20. Uh, Leo
You
pulled.
want to explain yourself?
So buried deep within his hammer space, so deep that it is the 20th one on his fumble chart. Uh, Leo pulls out. It is a simple silver bracelet with a single waning crescent moon charm, and he pulls it out and blinks at it. And you wanna do me an insight before he shoves it back in his hammer space?
Yeah, sure. That's a 23 again.
Yeah, no, yeah. He look like like he just looks devastated for a moment before he shoves it back in his hammer space. And god, if he didn't look exhausted before, he sure looks exhausted now.
God, and I think he just looks at him and it's just like, are you alright?
I just haven't looked at that in a long time. It's fine. It's fine.
Is it fine with a 23
It's
inside? Is
not
it
fine.
really?
It's not fine.
Yeah, I think Aries just gonna like put an arm like around Leo's shoulder.
Leo will lean against him as he goes digging in his hammer space again, thank god. And he pulls out like like a white flip phone that has god, there are so many charms hanging off of it.
Me patting Ehri. This is a Victorian England gentleman. He doesn't even like um he looks at the phone blankly. You can tell he has no idea what that is.
Leo's like looking at the phone and and like looks over to Ari and kind of snorts, and as he kind of rattles the phone so the charms all clack together, and it's like a very plasticky clack of many many little toys. And he's like, what, you've never seen a plot device flip phone before?
No, actually.
Yeah, I guess some tunes have them, or at least more modern ones, I guess you would say. I don't know. And he flips it open and shoots off a quick text to Jubilee. It does take a bit because it is a flip phone. Has to
E.
tap each button a couple times to actually get the letter he wants.
I think us like his texting Eri just kind of like nudges him forward so that they're finally going into like the inn. The inn like owner slash manager, the one who's in at the front desk and the one in charge of this place gives him a nod. She's a youngish woman with with pale brown hair. Her no bangs. Her hair is tucked into a ponytail, a very long ponytail. She wears a pale blue t-shirt under a dark blue apron, black pants, and regular dress shoes. Are you okay?
No, yeah, fine. Everything's fine.
Are you sure?
Yeah, this is perfect. I love this.
Are you fucking kidding me? Why are you guys so upset?
Yeah, there's no reason. This is perfect. We love this inn manager.
Yeah, and as Ehri comes in, like he just nods at her and he's just like, "We'll be going up to my room, Miss Via," and she just nods and smiles at him, just like, "Yeah, that little guy looks tuckered up. Feel free."
God, Leo, like, God, he's 16 and tall, and he's not used to being called little guy.
Listen, listen. I hold you. I hold you oh so gently. You may be tall, but to this woman, you are a little guy.
God, he gets so embarrassed over being called little guy that he just kind of like buries his face in Harry's shoulder.
He. Oh, speaking of which, I have a picture of Hio if you guys would like to see.
Oh?
I should also mention she has green eyes.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Why are you laughing? There's no reason
No,
to
there's no
laugh.
reason for. I'm just in a giggly mood. I'm just a giggly person. Yep.
Yep.
Yep, there she is, the manager of the inn.
Did you recognize her just from my description?
Maybe.
I didn't know that people here played that game.
Yeah, I played it a lot when I was younger.
Yeah, high five. I
Yeah.
was just like, who would be the owner of this inn? And I remembered that one version of the game where she did a hotel, and I was
Yeah.
like, yep. Funnily enough, okay, this is completely unrelated, but do you guys want to see something cursed?
Oh no. Oh god.
Here, I'll put it in the real soon.
They didn't make her hair all choppy anymore. Lame.
It's bimbofication.
Bimboification!
It is though.
My god, you're fucking right. This is bimboification.
Look at this. This is what she looks like now.
I don't even recognize her. What the fuck?
It's okay. In Inkwell, she's still the woman we know and love.
God.
No bimbofication here.
No bimboification in our Inkwell.
Yeah. But
Anywho,
yeah,
see.
Leo, because as you finish the text, you realize you're now sitting on like a plush bed, and Aries taking off his top hat and putting it on a hat stand.
Leo realizes he's still in his work uniform. He even still has his apron on.
Yeah. Uh, Now see, normally Ehri would be like, "Do you want to change out of that? Do you want to go to the bathroom, have some privacy?" But in this case, I feel like Leo is tired enough that he's literally this close to just falling asleep on the spot.
He actually goes into his hammer space again. God, please don't fumble. Okay. And he pulls out Ehri will recognize this long white cape. Yeah, this is Phantom L's cape.
Yeah.
Me,
Ehri puts his hat on the hatstand and then double checks the locks just in case.
me having two characters that quick change using capes more likely than you think.
God. Does
Leo,
he
hmm?
does he do that thing like anime characters do where he like swishes the cape dramatically and when like it's stopped obscuring his form, he's in different clothes?
Yeah, he does that. Usually it's the change between Phantom L and his civilian clothes, but he can do it for other things.
I
But
think Eri watches this and like he's
wait,
just like,
before Leo does it, he nervously looks up at Ehri and is like, "Okay, I have pajamas, but you need to promise you won't freak out.
"Alright, I promise I won't freak out."
Uh, uh, you promise?
I promise.
You
He holds
swear?"
out a pinky.
Oh,
Yeah, he holds out a pinky.
Miss Ehri, I don't know if you know this, but those are very serious here.
Oh, well, all the better then.
Okay, I'll show you what happened and you won't freak out, and that's our pinky promise. And pinky promise time, there's magic and lights and yeah, these are very serious here in Inkwell for tunes.
Yeah, it's fine. Everything is fine. Don't worry about it.
Cool. uh and as Leo pulls his pinky away, he's like, okay, you literally cannot break that or else things will be very, very bad.
Yes, I won't.
Okay, cool. And he waves his cape, and once he is visible again, he is wearing like long pajama pants. My boy doesn't really wear shorts, but he is wearing a short sleeved shirt, and peeking out from the sleeve, because he who I like hurting my boy. He doesn't Ari doesn't see all of it, but peeking out from the sleeve are definitely those rainbow colored like lightning pattern scars. And on the other arm, like peeking out, is just like a line of music score.
Right. I like okay, he doesn't actually freak out because Leo did give him advance warning, so he doesn't freak out. He does, however, kind of like look at the scars and you hear him suck in a bit of a breath and he's just, what happened?
Well, I had to go help a friend, and I guess I got a little in over my head. Uh, and it was serious, and they were all real kind. And I I learned my lesson on where I need to stand in a fight, I guess.
Oh, like Eri just like winces and he's just, I'm glad that you're glad that you came out of that all right, at least.
Yeah, I yeah, my brother was there, and he and our other friend party member was there to help heal it almost immediately. So it's fine. Just scars now.
Yeah. And God, I don't know if canonically Eri knows like that Camille has been kidnapped. It's like yeah, he knows that Camille hasn't been around in a bit, which he is like low key very concerned about. But
Oh no.
cause the group chat isn't canon, so he wouldn't
Yeah,
know that
the
Camille
group
is
chats
in the
aren't
hospital
canon. Nah, shit.
unless Camille is like, hey, could someone pass on a message? But I do not think that would have crossed his mind.
Yeah, and Leo can't talk about too many details because this is actually important enough that like police got involved and stuff.
Yeah, and I actually also don't know if Leo knows that Eri knows Camille.
Oh god, I don't think I don't think he does. Man.
Yeah, well, there was a mention in the papers. Oh, yeah, if that's the case, yeah, yeah, Eri might have connected the
Ah,
dots.
okay.
Yeah, if it was mentioned in the papers, and Eri is definitely the kind of person to read the papers, which power to him, I cannot. Um, he would know. He would be concerned, but at least the papers didn't mention anyone being dead.
Yeah. No one
Yeah.
died. People were rescued. It's fine. It's just it's fine.
Would I be able to argue intelligence role though then, considering the timing of this?
Yeah, either intelligence or history, either one.
Alright, let me take a look. They are both the exact same modifier. 17.
Yeah. Uh, we're gonna need to update the warnings when I post this because mentions of what happened in the disappearance of Camille Christie and magic scars and the Toon trade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's
Uh
I
oh.
mean it's still a soft FPS
Yeah.
dominantly, like
It's I believe like maybe medium at best, just mentions.
yeah.
But no, yeah, a 17 is definitely enough to put like dots together because someone is gonna mention that Phantomel was on the scene. Someone, it doesn't matter how hard Jubilee scowled at everyone staring at Phantomel. Someone is gonna mention that the Phantomel in broad daylight, no full moon in sight, was out and about helping with this.
Yeah. I think Eri, like the dots connect, and Eri's just like, oh, that kidnapping ring then.
Yeah, I got a text and I couldn't just not go help.
He he nods and he goes, "You don't have to explain yourself to me, my dear boy. I'm just glad that you and assume everyone else in your party came out of that all right."
Yeah. Yeah, we were all okay. Uh I may not be much of a fighter, but let me tell you, I'm a pretty good healer. Uh and it's semi joking, but he does look like genuinely happy when he mentions that.
He and after he just like gives a soft chuckle and it's just like, "Yes, I don't doubt that." And I think he does that thing like if any of you guys ever wear glasses, like you know those that thing that your parents will do where they'll take off your glasses and like start cleaning it like and then adjusting it on your face.
Oh, man, that's so fucking cute.
That fucking highway. But yeah, yeah, he just does that while Leo like explains.
Let's see, let's see.
You rolling another with save.
Maybe. It's fine. He does fine. Look, see?
Yeah,
He
he's
he set
fine.
her he set her to a stop for a split second when Ehri like very very gently takes his glasses, but he gathers himself and keeps telling Ehri about how cool he was and how he was able to pour a ton of magic into a cure wounds, and maybe he should have warned his older brother that his magic leaves marks, but it's fine. It's fine. His brother didn't say anything about it.
Yeah, Harry's just like nodding, not Sarah, and he's just like, yeah, you did an amazing job. Like he almost said, "I'm proud of you," but then he cut
Oh,
himself off.
oh,
He's not sure if like that's assuming too much.
man.
I see the stickers in the gallery. It's fine. Everything is fine.
Points at Ehri, a dad.
Harry softly, a dad.
A dad.
God. And when Leo's done, he just ruffles Leo's hair again, and he's just like, "Well, you were amazing," and this only this only makes me even more certain that you need to rest now.
Leo kind of sits on the bed and he looks a little unsure.
Hmm. Can
And
I actually roll an insight on why Leo is so resistant against resting?
have at it.
Because like Ehri has noticed that like whenever the subject of actually resting came up, like Leo just kind of shut down a bit. 21.
Yeah, he had fun telling Ehri about like how cool he was, ready to cure wounds, and like yeah, Phantom L was on the scene. But there was still also that moment where he mentioned it was serious and he was fighting against real kind. And that joke about him now knowing where he should stand in the middle of a battle. My boy was in two serious fights where people, real kind people, got hurt because of him and his party. And like, sure, they were bad people, but they got hurt and his party members got hurt. And that was the very first time my boy had even used his weapons against living people. So
Oh,
you
yeah.
could say my boy is very, very traumatized.
Yeah. Ehri just looks at this and he's just like, oh dear. But like outwardly, he just kind of like sits next to Leo and it's just like, you did what you had to make sure that you and your friends came out of that safely. That was an awful situation all around, but you you all got out of that safe. And that's more than what I could ask for.
It was it was really scary. It was I it's not a real gun, but I have a gun that shoots playing cards and I aimed it at people.
Eri like listens to this and kind of like reaches over to like give Leo's arm an encouraging squeeze.
And I know I told you that I would get shot at. I got shot at for 3 years and that it doesn't really scare me anymore, but I pointed a gun at someone more than once.
They were they were the people who were trying to hurt you. Oh, weren't they?
Yeah, but I shoot cards into the crowd at a low setting because it's fun and souvenirs for heists and but I've never pointed it at a person to hurt them.
I think Eri like kind of goes quiet here because like I think it's less like it's less that Leo like it's less that Leo like it feels like it's less that Leo feels guilty and more like just the fact that like this is like the first time that Leo has ever like had to hurt someone else,
Mm-hmm.
basically.
Yeah, this is the disappearance of Camille Christie was Leo's very first ever combat situation.
And Eri is just like that. I will repeat, that was an awful situation, and none of you all should have been put into a position where your only options were to hurt others or be hurt in turn. However, cannot deny that I am very relieved that you all came out of that safely. And, well, it is true, you did raise your gun towards people, even if they were trying to hurt you. It It does not make you a bad person, nor does it make you, nor does it put you on the same level as them. If nothing else, the fact that it's hitting you this hard in the aftermath is something that the other party probably can't say the same about.
Leo takes a shaky breath and lifts a hand to scrub at his eyes again.
It was awful and it was dangerous, but it's over, at least for now. You're safe. You're all safe. In part, thanks to you.
I just flipped the coin that came with this dice set, and it gave me a 1. Thank you, coin. So 1 means yes, and Leo hugs Ehri very, very tight.
I think like Ehri does like startle a bit because I think this is the first time Leo has like ever like actually initiated physical affection with him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But then like he hugs Leo back and he rubs circles into Leo's back.
And very quietly, Leo's just, thanks. I guess I did need to talk about this with someone. Um, thank you.
You're welcome. You're always welcome to talk about things with me. Out of
Um,
character, this is like really good just because like Ehri is one of the only people that was kind of like untouched by this.
mm,
Like, yeah, someone he knows what got kidnapped. That's terrifying, but he doesn't like know the full details and he wasn't personally involved.
mm.
Like, there's less of that feeling of, oh, I can't vent to them. Like, they also went through the exact same thing and struggling with
Yeah,
their own
I was
stuff.
actually gonna say that is like Leo would not have talked about this with Jubilee because Jubilee was there.
Yeah, but Eri was not, so he can talk about it with Eri.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And like probably hearing from someone who doesn't even like know the full details that he wasn't like he's not like evil or like a terrible person for choosing what he did is probably like at least lifted some of the anxiety and guilt.
Mm.
Mm.
It's not all of the trauma he got, but this did help.
Yeah, no, I know that like God, there's so much trauma here.
Oh yeah, not only did he inflict, he watched others inflict. Yeah.
Yeah,
But that calls for actual therapy, so
yeah. Eri can only like Eri can help so much.
yeah. Ehri is his dad, not his therapist.
Yeah, Eri like can give him comfort. He can give Leo comfort, but for Leo to actually like unlearn some shit, he's gonna have to actually go to a therapist.
It's fine. Me and V Wild have been talking. We got it unlocked. It's fine. Um,
Ye- Yeah, high five. But
hell
in the
yeah.
meantime, I think uh, Eri just like eventually he releases Leo, and it's just like, and now I think you do deserve to rest now.
Leo lets out like a quiet chuckle and is like, yeah, yeah, okay. Uh, thanks.
You're welcome. And he smiles and nods, and he's just. Would you like me to sit with you until you fall asleep?
I'm not gonna roll a whiz save, but I am. This is just how well Leo hides the fact that he is slightly embarrassed. Not very well. So he is like avoiding eye contact and kind of like blushing as he kind of gives like a jerky nod.
I don't think Ehri will call attention to it, even though that doesn't beat his passive, so he definitely notices.
Yep, yeah,
And
no, Leo is so fucking embarrassed.
yeah, he doesn't like draw attention to it though. Instead he just nods and he grabs a book from the nightstand and like settles down to sit next to like on like one half of the bed.
and Leo will crawl under the covers and get situated. And man, yeah, now that he's actually like letting himself lie down, God, he's so fucking tired.
It's time to sleep, Leo.
It's nap time, baby boy.
Yeah. I think like God, Leo just crawls under the cover and like within like a few minutes Eri just hears him start to snore.
Yeah, it's very soft snoring because I've never imagined my boy being loud, but yes, he does snore very softly.
Yeah. I think like Eri like looks over and like gives a smile. And then he kind of clicks like the clicks the um clicks the like you know those nightstand lamps?
Mm.
He clicks like the light off and he just I think he just like watches Leo like for a few more moments before sighing and like running a hand down his face. And I think we can end the FPS there. Unless you have anything else you want to add?
I think that's good. I think this is a nice cutoff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you all for listening. We hope you liked the song.
Hell yeah. So there were some dips, but it was just mentioned. It's fine. Leo is resting, and Ehri is here.
Hey,
The good stuff.
the good stuff, the kosher stuff.
Hell
Anyway,
yeah.
eventually Jubilee every FPS where Jubilee kicks Ehri's door down. Jubilee,
Don't do
where is
that
my
to
brother?
Ehri.
God.
3-person FPS. Jubilee kicks the door down, and Ehri's like, "Where's my brother?" And Ehri's like, "Wait, he's sleeping. He's sleeping." And Leo wakes up because someone just fucking kicked the door down.
Please, Jubilee got a text. Like, at least know that he's with a friend.
All right, I
Unless
probably.
Jubilee is like, unless Jubilee's like text messages can be fake or something like that. But like, nah.
It's fine. All right, I should probably end my
It's
recording.
fine.
Bye bye.